Grooming little guy. This is Jax. And we're getting ready to go to, he had a collar on. I was doing some training with him, and I don't leave collars on my dogs usually, but so he got matted around the collar area. So we are going to show you how we get some yucky mats out. I had shoulder surgery, so we are a little bit behind on our grooming by a couple weeks. And so that can make a difference with these guys. So the trick is baby powder cornstarch, not talc, cornstarch. You just kind of put it on heavy wherever you feel there are mats. Now he had it put on him yesterday also, and I didn't get to the brushing, so I'm just adding a little bit more because it's wet outside. So we want it to, let's get your back legs. So his sister likes to chew his back legs. They feel okay, but we're just going to put a little bit of powder right where she wants to grab them. Do a little bit back here. A little bit right there. Can you stand up, buddy? Good boy. Oh, yeah. I forgot the powder. The only thing about the powder is it does dust, but the worst part really is putting it on him. He'll probably shake in a second here. I do need to put on my... Oh. Gotta get the apron on. Yeah. Yeah. Because this is the one time when I have to deal with hair. Because in the house, I really don't have to deal with it because they don't drop hair. They don't shed like normal dogs. They do lose their coat, but it stays stuck in the old coat or the coat that's still attached. So we're just going to do a line up at the left side of his leg first. It's by Top Paws. It's the hard, long bristle. It's under $20. I've tried all of the $60, $75 ones. And honestly, I think maybe it's sitting in here. Yeah. I spent a lot of money on this. And there's another one. It's just not my favorite. And that's weird. The bristles stay really nice and I've got my helper here, Jessica. So if you hear us talking, that's that's who's helping me. She is my saving grace, my angel. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna start getting into where the mats are, which you can kind of see here, and we're just gonna hold it up. I don't know, Jessica, if you want to watch this again, because with these thick mats. So what I do is I start down where it's really not matted. And then you can tell this is, right? Just because it's all. So then you just hold that up and you just kind of let the comb take just a little bit of, see how I'm just kind of working at it slowly. And I'm really letting the bristles and the comb do the work. I'm not pushing or anything. I'm just kind of, and then you just slowly. This powder is so awesome how it just lets you brush the mats right out. But then you go all the way. And you can kind of feel when the brush is resisting, that means there's still little tangles there. And you can kind of hear it too. I'm a big one on hearing. For a sign, you can kind of see how you hear it kind of. But down here, you don't hear that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't do his leg yet, but so I'm just kind of, because it's a wide brush, I kind of get a little bit wider of an area. But so I've taken it up quite a bit. It was all the way down here, the bad part of the mat. So by doing it that way, then you can test it with the comb. And I like to do it in the lines as I go, not brush the whole body, then go back with the comb. Because what you'll find is you may still need to do some brushing. Because like when that snags, you don't want to pull on that. Yeah. That'll hurt them. So you just want to take the brush back in that area and just do a couple more little flicks with the, let's see if we got it. I don't know. I still hear it. What's going on in there? What's going on in there? We need to put a little bit more powder, maybe. So then let's take the comb. Look at that. Yay, good job, buddy. I think there's a little bit right. Good boy. Yeah, look at that. No mats. So the wide part of the bristle got a little bit, but and this got a teeny tiny bit too. So it just kind of finishes out the last little tangles. Okay. Oh, do you want this? Where's the baby powder? I just had it. This? Yeah, that's easier. We'll put this in there when we run out. We'll add some lavender to it. I should add it in this, then it'd be easier to shake. I don't know where my lavender is. Peek over here real quick. I'm almost 100% positive it's in one of these. I have Sky. She's fussing right now. She doesn't know why. She's the only one in a crate. She's like, "What's happening?" But I'm getting ready to do her DNA testing, and so you have to have them separate for an hour. So, hey, let's see. Who do we have? I can't read it because I don't have my glasses, and I do need my glasses. Let me grab them. You're okay, Sky. I know, honey. Just give me a few. You got to wait 1 hour, and then we'll do your test. She's like, "That's for the birds. That's for the birds." Hi, Burley. Okay. So now we're going to do this front section. This front section is a doozy. Is a doozy. Boy, it's amazing what collars can do. So I would recommend at least weekly taking the collar off and brushing. This is if you get behind grooming, because we definitely got behind with him. You're doing so good, buddy. Oh yeah, that feels so good. It's gonna feel so good. Yes, it is. Kind of like a little lion right now. It's all poofy around your neck. Yeah. Hey everybody, where are you guys watching from? Drop it in the comments. If you're learning anything or enjoying this, hit the like button. That helps kind of push it out there for more people to learn how to groom their own dog at home. So it's a rainy, muggy day out. Not too muggy, but a little bit muggy. But I would say it's definitely warmer today than it's been, wouldn't you? Yeah. It's like, well, it was 67 or something, 70 yesterday, I think. I know, so warm. It's like, what's happening? It would just be nice if something was consistent for. Yeah, oh, right. Last winter was. Yes, I know. And they had said that at the beginning of the season. They said we were going to have a warmer winter. The southern part of the states were going to have a warmer winter. And the northern part was going to have a colder winter. Bless their hearts. They're all up there freezing to death, and we're kicking back like it's spring. Oh, yes, baby. You're a good boy. Okay. I'm gonna change. So another thing sometimes I'll do when I do have some bigger mats, I might switch to a different area if I've been at that one area for a little while, just so that it doesn't, so they don't get hurt or doesn't get sore or something. I've never had them cry or anything. I think these slicker brushes do most of the work. The comb is just to get out the last little. So you can kind of see where the coat, let me take this off here, where the coat is a little lighter. That's where the powder is. And it lets you know if it's a little white, like a lot whiter, that's probably a little bit more of a mat that it's focused on, because there's moisture in the mats, and the cornstarch dries out the moisture and allows us to brush the mats out with, oh my goodness. Oh boy. I could bring her in here on a leash. I think I'm going to do that. Okay. I will be right back. Hi, Lisa. Lysandra. Oh, that's a beautiful name. I love that. Oh, stop. It isn't. It's not hurting them at all. I've been doing this for 20 years. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah. Hi, animal lover. Hey, kiddo. How you doing? Oh, it's a good boy. Oh, it's a good boy. Yes. Yes. It's a good boy. Oh, it looks good. It's feeling good. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And my dogs are very used to being on the grooming table because I start putting them up here at a very early age. We do all the little puppy grooming. And so they get used to being on the. Let's put a little bit more powder. Especially on the East Coast with the humidity, because the mats tend to grab the moisture. Good boy. Blow that away. Blow that away, huh? Yeah. Good job. Good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you. This is also a wonderful time to bond with your dog. He should give you a kiss. All the licks. No licky licky. No licky licky. So tomorrow we're going to go and help out Malden High School. They're having a nonprofit, they're trying to support, and they're doing puppy yoga. So I told her I can't bring my younger puppies because they're not totally protected yet. So that would be too much for them, but they have to wait another couple weeks and then they can go out. But these guys are older puppies and they're little. So we're going to do puppy yoga. You guys get to go do puppy yoga with the high schoolers? Yeah? What do you think? That would be fun, huh? Yes, they all love puppy rubs. Hi, Lysandra. How are you doing? Where are you guys watching from? Oop. Let's take this off. Good job. So if you do see an area that's more, concentrated, you can always put a little bit more powder. Look at that. Good job. And I mean to tell you, the powder does the job. Okay. Work our way forward. Good job. You want to lay down? Oh, such a good boy. Such a good boy. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so good. Yes, you are. Yeah. Oh, you feel so good. We're going to give you a bath. We're going to blow you out. Be nice and puffy. Long. Hi, Diana. It's a unique way to spell it. I probably did not pronounce it right. Is it Diana? I have a unique name. So I get called Bobby and Barbie. But there's no O and there's no R. It's Babby. That's why I do Babby Roxanne, so that. Oh, I was going to go grab her. Let me go grab her. I'll be right back. Can I make the dog say, kiddo? They don't speak, actually. Okay. Let's see here. Stay. Good girls. You guys are being so good. No, we're going to not jump on Mama. Here. Come on. You can't be with the other doggies. I have to keep you separate. I'm gonna actually close this. There you go. Be in here with us. Yeah, yeah. Um, no, no, you're not in trouble. Okay, okay. Good shake. That's a big poof of. Yeah. Good job, buddy. Good job. Look at that. Yay. It's amazing. That's amazing. And it just gets a little bit of the extra. Okay, thank you. Nice little kiss. Okay. So now we still have the side right here. If you don't do it real systematic, like in rows, you're going to miss a lot of spots. It's so hard to, so try if you can to brush in rows and then like this. So these are grabbing in and going down sideways. They're not made that to do it that way. So big and heavy. Well, where is it? Here it is. Want to try this one? It's not hard as bristles, but it should work if there's not a big mat. All right. Kind of just getting used to working with it. Good job, buddy. Getting under your ear, aren't we? Yeah. Good boy. You want to sit? Want to sit? Let's sit. Can you sit? Oop. Good job. Good job. It's okay. No, this is actually Francesco. I don't know if I'm spelling your name right. Saying your name right. This is actually cornstarch. This is just the Equate brand, which is Walmart. It's like a big, huge, gigantic jug of it for, I want to say, under $4. And it dries the mats out. So it pulls the moisture out of them, so they loosen up. So as we're taking this very gently over them and line brushing, um, it's pretty smooth how it just takes you pull back the hair that has a little mats and you just do a little bit at a time and let the bristle brush just kind of grab. It's kind of grabbing at the bottom of the mat and then it loosens it up. Now, if it's still poofing out, if you can feel it still is a little bit poofy, that's probably because there's still mats underneath there. And the way we check those is with the comb. So we're almost done with this section. You're doing so good, buddy. Let me just see if it feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Let's take the comb. Yep, I see one side. That side needs a little bit more. Okay, we're doing it. We're doing it. Okay, right there. Right there. this is probably more of a realistic scenario for people who are at home that don't groom them. They take them, they probably don't brush them thoroughly like this. This is why I like to show you guys. It takes patience, but if you're doing it gently, you're using the powder, you're loving on puppy. Good boy. Oh, that's a good down. Then it will come out. And the way this gets so many little pieces at a time, it's not like it's pulling. You do have to watch with the comb. Well, I think I still have, yep, there's some. You can see where there's a little bit of more powder. That's probably where. And he's got a little puppy he plays with that just bites all over him. So it's probably a mixture of saliva too in there. So when we give him a bath, it'll just make it nice and fresh. Get it all washed out, and then it'll stay mat free. He actually has a very easy care coat. Normally, this is the first time I've had to deal with mats on him because I forgot with the collar mats. It rubs. It wasn't on him tight, so it kind of rubs. And then with the puppies playing. Oh yeah, no, just wait. Yeah, you do it every morning with your Shih Tzu. That's amazing. But yeah, if you have a mat behind the ear, try the cornstarch. You could even use cornstarch that's in your cabinet. What I do is one time, I think it was after COVID, they were all out of baby powder, but they had cornstarch. So I just grabbed the cornstarch in the food section, came home and threw it in here, added some drops of lavender, and it worked great. I just love the smell of this one. It's lavender, but it doesn't really smell. It smells more just kind of soft and fresh. It doesn't really smell super lavendery, but kind of has a nice musk smell. And it actually smells really good on them if I don't get a bath right away after I brush them out. They smell so good. They smell so good. I think we're good on this. I think we're good over here. Your ear. There we go. Want to go to the other side? Okay, there's one little section I keep missing. So right there it is. There it is. But yeah, it's amazing. Like, I can't get over how awesome it is. Well, there we go. There's a couple good ones. Do that. Look at that. Let's take the wide. And you can kind of go back and forth with the two different bristles. There we go. This was the one area that she probably mouths him the most on his neck. There we go. Look at that. This is like right under his ear. Hi, Bubba. Take it off down. No, we don't want you to eat the hair. Don't want you to eat the hair. Oh, wrong side. Okay. I'm going to come back to that. Give him a break on that side. And do this down here. What do you think? What do you think? Mm-hmm. Yes, it kind of does act. Thank you, Kenneth. Kiddo says hi. Yeah. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Clearing the brush also is helpful because it gives the full length of the bristles, and they're pretty long. So they can They just kind of sneak in those hairs and pull out the snags, don't they, buddy? I'm going to give you a nice little trim on your face so we can see your eyes. Oh, the kids are going to love you guys tomorrow. You get to do puppy yoga. That's hilarious, isn't it? Puppy yoga. Let's just put some more. Good boy. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, that feels so good. No mats on the ears. The underside. Yay. Good job. Okay. Let's see. Let's stop. No, it's not. Yeah, it's a good boy. Okay. You want to lick yourself, but I need to focus on you. Good job. You can also feel me too, Kenneth. I'm with you on that. I really enjoy this time with my dogs. I'll go grab the treats. They don't a lot of times like them when I'm grooming them, but I'll offer just to see. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. I don't know why it feels so quiet with that door closed. I can't hear the puppies or anything. Kind of like hearing them. You get a white mustache? Oh, goodness gracious. That would be fun. Okay. I'm going to do this one backwards. We're going to go up just so I can see what is happening. I'm going to show you guys. This is not horrible, but you can see that's the powder. It's actually clumping a little bit, which means there's a lot of moisture in there. So I'm going to put a little more. It's actually sprinkling outside today. It was wet when they went out. They love to jump on each other with their wet feet. But I don't know why the mats just seem to hold the moisture. Don't know why. You're doing so good, buddy. Yes, you are. Good job. That's very good. Let me start here. I'm glad it's just around his neck. How's she feeling? She was pretty bad around her neck too, huh? Yeah. Well, it's because they're playing with each other. But I think because he had the collar on. I know it's because he had the collar on. It rubs it. I know. I think I need to check little girl too. I don't think. I wonder if there's any of my minis in this area that would want to join me tomorrow. That'd be kind of fun. I know. Linda's going to come with me because she's going to bring Poppy with her. That'll be fun. But it'd be kind of fun if they could meet me there and let them do the hot yoga too. trying to think who is in the actual Greenville area. Most of them are Charleston, Myrtle Beach. I've got one in Greenville, but here we go. Almost out of your ear. Now we're gonna see how I did. Let's see. Okay, baby. Good job. Good job. So the slicker kind of breaks up the mat, and the comb just kind of does the finishing, because you want to be able to feel the comb to the skin. You want to be able to feel that it went all the way through. No, if you don't like her doing it, I don't let her lick me. So if you don't mind it, you like it. Some people love it. I don't love it. So she's loving it that you love it. There. Yes, it is. They're great. Let's see. Their grandma she was the littlest in the litter. She was tiny, teeny, tiny, teeny. And she was my first kind of smallest dog like that, size that, because I was doing standards and mediums pretty much. But I hand bottle fed her, and she slept on my neck. And of course, I let her lick me because she was so tiny. And then guess what? I created a monster. And what's funny is her offspring, it's in their DNA. Yeah. It's so interesting how that works, because my other dogs don't do it from a different line. It's funny. Like, you guys got this from Onyx. That's your grandma. Well, you come by it honestly. But it's funny because it's not like, it's just a mannerism, right? It's like a habit or what. But they definitely are more on the licky side. So I just work with them. And Jackson's doing so good. Yes, he is. I'm so proud of you. Look at you. Yeah, he's just laying down. This is what I like to see. This is what I like to see, buddy. Yeah. You know what? Let's trim your eyes so everybody could see your eyes. They were purple silver. Eyes. Let's see. Yeah. A little trim right here. There we go. And do this side. We're just gonna trim up your bangs just a little bit. Just get this little. There we go. They have shorter muzzles, so the hair on their nose is, I don't know, it just sticks more straight up or something. You're so cute, though. You're so cute. Let's get sleepy. Let's get to sleepy. Good boy. Good boy. Very good. Okay. Didn't need to do that. Okay. Good. Yeah. Let's cut some of these. Let's see. Do I want to cut any of those? They're so cute. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Get a little bit on this side. Just a little bit. There we go. There we go. You guys see his eyes better? Yeah. This is this breed. They are very calm. And actually this line has just a little bit more energy from his daddy. Was so smart. He was an escape artist though. He liked to get out of the fence. But he is actually retired and now living with the lady who found him when he ran away once. So it's kind of neat. Full circle. Full circle. Let's see how you doing. Good boy. There. I can tell you got a mat right there. Right where the collar's hitting you. Let's see. Lay that way. Well, thank you. Can we put a little bit more powder there? Yeah. On your white patch. And on this side. And let's get your... I don't think I got this side of your chest yet. I got the other side. Hi, Don. Yeah, he's I think how old he is now. I think he's 15 months now. Wait, no, they were born last. I don't remember. I have to look it up. There's a lot of powder in my face. Yes, it's a lot. Let's get the front of this, but let's get it back here. Let me get this side right here. Let me get this side right here. Good boy. None of them love their feet. Doesn't matter how long they've been on the table. It seems like their legs and their feet, they're like, no, thank you. We're good. We're good. Okay. I didn't get this part of your chest yet, so we're going to go ahead and put this back on you, mister. Because, here. There you go, buddy. That way. I'm such a sweet boy. Such a sweet boy. Yeah. Yes, as much as you need. I made the mistake of putting lip gloss on before because my lips were chapped from, and now I'm getting little hairs in my lips. The weird feeling. Yeah, dog hair in my lip. Oh, good boy. I can still hear the brush doing its job. That feels good, huh? Feels good when it's not just pulling one hair at a time. Good boy. Good boy. Let's get these hairs off. I mean, the powder is messy, but it's worth it. Worth it. Especially if you want to keep your dog long. So this is a restart for him. And then he won't mat anymore because I won't leave the collar on him like I did this time. I think with my surgery and everything, it just, I forgot. I forgot, buddy. Yeah. Did we get this side? I don't think we did. You keep turning on me. Let me get this side. Good job, bud. Good job. Let's see here. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Oh, I feel. Can I borrow that little one just for a minute? Try and get between his front, that one, just for a second. The brush. Just gonna try and get between his legs here because he's more narrow there. Let's see this one. Wish I wasn't so flexible, but good boy. It's not working. What if we do this? Yeah, that works. I know. It's your chest, huh? Can I see under here for a second? Let's just see what we got. Oh, nope. This will be better. That's better. Okay, we'll go to another area. We're almost done with that. Almost. Almost. Yeah. Lots of powder flying, huh? That was really good. I can just tell right there. Okay, we're going to a different section. Let's go to your back leg. Stand up. Stand up. Mine averaged 12 years, 12, 13 years. I've had some that have lived 18. So, but I've been doing this 20. So we still have a lot of puppies alive from a long time ago. I would say a lot of mine have lived to 15. But the average is 12. I mean, it's, it just depends. It's a nice long time, but I think I have one from my second year doing this. That would have been 2008. No, it was later than that because I think she's 15 right now. And I actually have her picture on some of my videos, grooming videos that I did. Now there's no baby powder back here because he doesn't really have any mats. Maybe little tangles because there are old hairs stuck in that have fallen out. Let's see how this area is. Oh, it's not bad. I just love this slicker brush. Wish they made this exact brush half the size, like half. That would be perfect. Maybe I'll call them.
Start the movement.
Yeah, start the movement. Because they make half, but this company doesn't. And this exact bristle, stiff bristle would be really nice to. Okay, we're going to do this. Let's see. He's a little tangled. So I'm going to just he didn't have mats, but I'm just going to put this on. It'll help. Boop. Boop. Breathing.
White chocolate in it.
Yeah. White chocolate. Yeah. Or it's like cocoa.
Yeah.
Little marshmallows on top. Hi, Sharon. How are you doing? Welcome. We are just got a little bit behind because I had surgery, and then a lot of cleaning that's going on with the puppies that I have now. So it takes a lot of time and energy. So he got behind, and he had a collar on, and I completely forgot because most of my dogs don't wear collars at the house. That the collars can cause more matting, especially when they're playing. Biting each other. And so this is, if anyone hasn't, this is cornstarch, and it is amazing. Like, I want you to see the difference on this side. Hasn't been in there very long, but good boy. This is where Sky bites you all the time, huh? Well, especially her. How is her back legs? They're probably. I think maybe he joins in with Sky on her because his back legs aren't matted at all. A couple tangles, but. I'm glad we're getting them now, though, because it's just enough that if it's spread, it could end up turning into a mat that. Good job. I know it's a sensitive area. Almost done. Almost done. Yeah, that baby powder really worked, didn't it? Good boy. Whew. I'm breathing a lot of it. It's like I need a I need a respirator. No,
Dog respirator.
I know, right?
Therapy.
For baby powder. Just maybe even a mask. Just don't breathe it, Babby. It's not that difficult. Okay. So most of my dogs go into homes with children that have autism or ADHD, or they struggle with depression or anxiety. Um, I have dogs that are PTSD service dogs. They just, these guys are amazing. If there was going to be something, it would be right here because, yep, and look what I found. That's right where she bites you. I've seen her biting you right there. The bummer is you can't wash their coat first, because what happens if they do have a mat is the mat gets hard after you wash them. So it's really, which means like you have to cut into it to get it out or cut it out. It almost makes it impossible to brush out once it's been wet. Where are you guys watching from? I'm in Easley, South Carolina. Tell me where you're watching from and what the weather's like there. I always like to know. I don't know why I always ask that, but it's interesting to me. And what kind of dog you have, and are you grooming them yourself? Do you groom them in between? See, this is what would be great if people would do in between them actually getting groomed by the groomers. If they would just keep them brushed, because then they can keep them longer. And some people like them a little shorter because they are easier to care for when they're a little shorter. But they still look pretty if they're just not shaved all the way down. Right, buddy? Although I'll tell you what, I look forward to shaving them down in the spring after the winter, and not cutting them super short. Although I did have to do summer because Sugar, I mean, because she just had puppies and she was losing her coat, so that was just a okay. Good job, buddy. How about right here? Yeah, look at that. I know. Oh, thank you, sweet boy. Okay, no lick. No lick. Mommy doesn't like licking. I'm sorry. I know you're just trying to say thank you for helping you get all your coat all nice and clean and mat free and tangle free. Okay, let's get the other side. Let's get the other side. Nobody's saying. Oh, I bet you guys are watching from TVs. The ones that can't comment, because I watch. Oh, bless you. Was that a cough or a sneeze? What was that? I know. It's like, phew. I don't know. Number 3. 3 type sneeze. Didn't know there were, but now we do. Come on. I watch a lot from my TV, and I go to, oh, you can I think. I think on TV you can if you have your remote, and you just can't comment. So like it, like the video if you can. Okay, now we're going to get this side. We got that side all done. I'm going to test a couple areas with the. So she loves to get their ankles. I don't know why. I don't know where she got that from. Maybe Faith. Faith used to teach our pet dogs to do that because we rescued this little dog and it would do that to Faith. And then she taught literally every new breeder we kept how to do it. So then it was just always going at each other's ankles. Ah, cut it out, you guys. I know. They love it. Yes. That little stinker.
Yeah.
We ended up finding a home for her. She was out of control. And my daughter really wasn't. She had lost interest by that point. So I said, okay, let's find a really good home. And we did. We had a couple kids, and oh, they were so happy. I don't know what she was. She was a special kind of breed. She wasn't a Chihuahua, but she kind of looked like a taller Chihuahua that was thinner. I'm trying to think and she was red. And I just met somebody who has a dog that looks exactly like her, and cannot think of the breed. That is a mat to your skin right there, girl. Boy, I mean, that is yeah, I know, right? James is like, I can finally tell them apart. It's a long time. They're almost 2, I think. Well, 1.5, I think there. I know. Because they both have the white. His beard is a little bigger, I think. Like he's got more. Does he? What does she have going on? I want to grow hers. Yeah, she doesn't have as much white on hers. And I'm going to grow her sides out a little longer because right now they just kind of poof out. So, do I have a white nose now? I think I have a white nose from baby powder. Oh, well. And a white mouth. Jeez. Right? The train. Oh, I can tell where she bit you on this leg. I can tell the exact spots. Yeah, the butt's a little easier because they don't seem to complain as much, but then you work down their leg and they're like, no, thank you very much. Yeah, if you hold it, it does help too. It doesn't pull the skin as much. You know, you see me doing it. Yeah, like you're doing. Kind of hold it and it doesn't pull the same because you're giving it support. Okay. Definitely need powder there. We're getting the other leg. Here. Let's lift this up so I can get it into the root. Down to the root. You need more powder? Nope, not at all. Just gonna get this. Now we're gonna have to get some more or use that other cornstarch. We need a fan that's slightly pushing the problem is it pushes the hair up and around everything too. I know, right? And here, a little teeny one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would work. That would work. I know. I need to take my followers and have them give me ideas on what to do in here for organization. I just can't. Like, we didn't get to the curtain rod last weekend, as you know. Oh, hey, baby, let's change here. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. So we got the powder. Did we get the powder right there? No. Are you still using it? Let's see if I can get. I almost feel like you can't use enough. You know what I mean? Like, don't. Yeah, just don't worry about using as much as you need because it really helps the process for the pet dogs too. Yeah. More table. I should just use the. Oh my gosh. Look at all. I know. Oh, this is hilarious. Dawn, I use cornstarch because it dries the mats out. Mats tend to grab moisture. I'm in the South. And you put this in. See if I can show you this whole thing. This right here has a teeny little mat. And you can see it grabbed the white. Get some more in there. This isn't really working. It grabs the moisture. And if you probably can't see, if you look real close, so maybe what I'll do is you can see it's got little chunks. I don't know if you could see that. But that is the heart of the mat. And it is drying out the moisture. And then just about can slicker brush out. So I just did that whole little section. And I'm being very gentle. So I'm not pushing. I'm letting these are very firm and they're long. So I'm letting them kind of get into the coat. Then I just gently twist my wrist like this. And that mat, there's more. I have to do all these first real quick. A couple little more. See, you can see that's where the moisture is. And so when the moisture is out of the mat, the slicker brush is able to just cut right into the mat and just gently brush it out without causing pulling or hurting the dog. Like if I was pulling him back here, you would know. He'd be twisting around because like this is pulling. Like I need to get back here more. The legs are a little bit more difficult because you kind of almost have to brush them all out to comb them even just because they're so narrow. And you can hear too when it's grabbing a mat. When it's quiet when you're brushing, that means there's no more tangles. But if you're getting a section that's snarled or a little bit tangled or matted, like to the skin matted, what these mats do is they form a little ball of some just hair that's fallen out, maybe some saliva gets in there, moisture, whatever, and then it spreads along the base at the roots. So that's why it's important to brush them regularly. And let's just move our way up, buddy, and get this one right here, and then I can comb it out. Really? Okay. Good job. Lay down. Take a little nap. Yeah, he seems really bothered. Pretty much. It's kind of hard to describe, but like this is all very heavily powdered, and you can see where there's tangles and you can see where there was moisture. See if I can get closer real quick. I'll just show you. Sorry. You can see the moisture. See where it's it looks like it's thicker right there. I don't know if that helped at all, but am I moving? Anyway, I don't know if there is a way, mind blown. How look at my face. Oh, that's hilarious. Because golden retrievers have such a smooth coat. So when they drop hair, it just comes right out of their coat. I guess they can get matted too if they've got like an undercoat and from the winter. But to get it to stop falling out, I'm sorry, we bred them for 25 years, so I know your drama with that. There were always poofs of golden retriever hair on the sides of the hallway and the corners. I mean, you'd sweep once a day and you'd still have it. With these guys, instead of it dropping out of their coat, it just stays attached in there. So that's why brushing them on a regular, I find with mine, if I brush them out every 2 weeks, they do great. Even once a month, if I do a thorough brush, they don't get matted like this. My dogs just don't. I keep them up. But this, he got matted because I had surgery and we are 2 weeks behind. And just that 2 extra weeks makes all the difference. So if you can get on a weekly schedule of brushing out, you just won't have this at all. You just brush them out, and at least my dogs. But like he and his sisters have they are easy care. I just feel bad that we went late on them. It just takes a little longer. It's really more of a it's hard on my shoulders, especially with my surgery, but holding my arms up. Okay, buddy, we're gonna get this section right here. Did we get this? Did we get this? Let's get this. Are you checking it out? Mm-hmm. I know. Almost done. Did I get enough? I'm going to shave under his legs in here. I just shaved that. I'm not going to brush that out. That pulls and you don't see it. So it's also nice when you love on their belly just to have a not hairy. There we go. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to be cutting some of that in there. If you have an unfixed male, just be very careful not to hit their special parts, because that would really hurt. And you don't want to get scratched or something, and they could get a little bit of if they lick it, they could get a little infection. So you just want to be real careful not to slicker brush back near those. I typically just shave the hair underneath there. And so we've got some at the edge of his knee. Let me just get this, and I won't shave. Oh, I don't want to shave your knee. That would look funny, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that look funny? Uh-huh. Okay, I know. It's right there. Hi, Bubba. I know, Bubba. We're almost done. We're almost done. And then we can get a bath and blow you out. Most people don't show this process because it is time consuming, because I'm not rushing. I'm going to make sure that they're doing okay. You know what? I give them a bath after I brush them out typically, and it's not a problem. I haven't noticed there's an issue with it. If they get wet afterwards, you're going to get your tummy shaved too, because I'm not going to try and do a sanitary cut on them. We're just going to shave that. It's better anyway because it gets urine on it, and it's kind of nice to have it out of the way, because he's got to get his feet trimmed and let's put it this way. Okay. Did we get this back a bit? Yes, we did. Good job, buddy. Let's get your tail real quick. It doesn't feel bad. And then you get your side. Let's get your side. You came out of here. You came out of here. Colder, didn't you? Yeah. Okay, good. Let's get this right here. Can we have you stretch out? He's smaller, so this brush is a little big. Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I know, you're done. You're like, I'm done. But I don't want you to have mats when I'm blowing you out. Then we have to brush it in. Conditioner on. We'll get the rest of them out. I feel like there's one right. Where am I hearing it? Where did I hear that? Good. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. We got the front section of this, huh? Yes, we did. Good. Okay. We'll just check a couple spots with my comb, because I'm still hearing. You really do need to lift up the hair, though, and kind of part it and work in sections, because if you're just brushing the top like this, you're not going to get it. Unless there's zero mats. You'll be able to feel. You can feel and you can hear. Listen, there's no noise. Up here, there's noise. So, you get it all? Almost all? Okay. And if you hold their skin too, like I'm holding his hair and skin so that I'm not pulling his skin. See that? That's just his skin moving. So if I hold his skin, it helps just give him more taut, the skin more taut, so that you're not just pulling the whole, all of his skin around with you. Now this is where we started. I thought oh no, I didn't get all the way back this far. I didn't get, there's gonna need some powder. Let's get this part right here. I feel like, there we go. Get it in there. Okay. Such a good boy. See, got that out really easily. Yeah, look at that. There we go. There we go. The cool thing is when you do use the baby powder, you just don't get as much hair. Like this is his whole body, and that's hardly anything. Where are you? Did I get? I was working on this one section right here. It's the last section, buddy. Somehow I missed it earlier. Good boy. Good boy. Good. You're doing good. Yeah. Yes, you are. There you go. There you go. He's ready for a bath. With all that saliva from them playing. You are ready, aren't you? Aren't you? Let's see, do I have any up here? We're just gonna, that feels good. We're gonna shave that. Shave under there. Okay. Well, that looks good. Oh, on the inside or the outside? I think that's on the inside. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Doing good. Just wanted to feel that. Very good. Nice. Nice. There's one. I know. Those are the ones that, when they're not quite a mat, there's like little hairs, it tends to pull more. Okay. Okay. I think we're good. Let me check again. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, all the way to the skin. Did I get right here on this side? Let's make sure. No, I didn't. I missed both sides behind your leg. Okay, no lick. No lick. Sweet boy. You're a sweet boy. Yes, you are. Okay, now let's now let's trim your feet. First, we're gonna do your toenails. You see the nail clipper? It was on the table, so maybe it's behind him. Maybe it's on the floor. Where is it? I got it. Yeah, it's funny how things flip off the tables when you're grooming. Oh, let's see. Sorry, somebody asked any question. Okay. And then I'm gonna get all this extra baby powder up. Got a lot of powder. That's a lot of powder. This one's. Oh. Look at all that. Good. That's a lot of powder. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Get some of it away from me. I'm not keep hitting it. There we go. I don't want it on the ground though. Which I'm sure it already is on the ground because, let me see here. Good job, buddy. Good. Oh yeah. Got some long nails. Yippers. Okay, now what's down? My nails, my glasses are powdered, so I can't see. We gotta rub the powder off the glasses. I use a lot of powder on you, buddy. A lot. Jeez. Good gracious. Okay, I got two more toes. Two more toes. I know. Did I get this one? Not yet. We'll get it. Good. Who likes their nails done? Nobody. Nobody likes their nails done. No. I know. Okay. Let's get the last one. I just don't like it. Where's the inside foot? Let me see. Where's the inside? Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to put you on the helper. Here we go. Here. Yep. So you can't get away from me. This makes it very difficult, buddy. There we go. And this on your face too. There, that way you can't pull. There, see? Haha. They want to come right into you when you're grooming them. So somebody had told me about this. I bought two. I don't know if they came in or maybe they're just still in my cart. I think maybe they're still in my cart. And oh gosh, you still have a mat on that side. I got this side good. I guess I didn't finish this side. Shoot. Okay, I'll do that in a minute. It's like you always find new. Yeah. It's like, okay. Good. Good. Get the inside nail. Let's get the inside nail. Where is it? Your dew claw. Let's get your dew claw. You want to make sure you keep your dog's dew claws trimmed. The reason why is they can snag. That's why a lot of breeders don't have, hunting dogs don't, they remove the dew claw. So it can't get snagged on a branch or a tree or grass, a bush. Not easy to see this little. Okay. I didn't get the inside of this one. Pretty sure. Where is it? Got a lot of hair right now. There we go. I see it. Good job. Let me see your back feet. They're okay for right now. The back ones just don't grow as fast as the front ones. Okay. So if you're watching and you just climbed on or been on for a little bit, and you can tell me where you are watching from. Makes it fun. Okay, buddy. I found a couple areas I gotta hit you with again. I gotta take this off. Oh, there's Daddy. He's coming out to say bye for work. I'm gonna go say bye real quick. Be right back, guys. Hey.
You look like you're in the 80s.
Yeah, wipe. I'm gonna say that about walls right now.
How you doing, baby?
Good. I miss you.
Miss you too. I forgot to eat yesterday.
Oh, honey. Oh, wait. You have hand marks on your back. Okay. You look like you've been well loved this month.
Spinach soup last night.
Oh.
As soon as I ate it, I was like euphoric. Like
You're like, woo! Love you, sweetie. Have a good day. I give him a big hug. He's got white hands on the back of his back. He looks at me and goes, "Oh, you look like you're in the 80s," because I had white stuff on my nose. I'm like, I never did that in the 80s, but yeah, of course, that's why I was laughing. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. Hopefully he wiped it off though. Is there anyone watching? There you go, buddy. Okay, we're gonna shave that. I love you. Let me clean up back here. let's trim you up. So we're going to give him a sanitary cut. We are going to trim him up back here. Just want to kind of get a measure for where it is. We don't want to cut him, but you do want to get it nice and close because it saves from dingleberries. If you don't know what a dingleberry is, say, what's a dingleberry? I think most everyone, if anyone's owned a dog, they know what one is, but just clean it up back here a little bit. There we go. Trying to feel if I feel any more. Oh, this is the part I didn't get right here. That's why. Okay. Well, look at you, buddy. Yeah. You're going to look so handsome running around that gym doing puppy yoga. Yes, you are. Yeah. I just like to clean it up back here so there's not quite as much hair back there. Makes it a little easier. Okay. Now I'm going to shave his tummy right in front of his member. And we're going to trim the hair, but not all the way. So this is a trick I learned if you have a male. Don't trim all the hair off because the hair actually helps so it doesn't go straight out and hit their front paws. It hits the hair and kind of goes more down a little bit. And I mean, the worst case scenario, you take a wipey and wipe that. But that way they don't hit their front feet with the urine. Okay, I'm gonna lift you up, buddy, so I can get this part easily. Yeah, good job. Smell it. Where is it? Yay, good job, buddy. Oh, that's wonderful. No more mats under there. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yep, all clean. And we're just going to trim the length of the hair here. You always want to make sure you check so you don't get too close. You do not want to cut them on their privates. That would hurt. Okay, now we're going to, you are too heavy for me to hold up. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Now I'm going to get your underside of this leg. Let's lift up the leg. You've got a little mat right there. We're just going to shave it off, I think. Actually, I think, can you take a break from that for a second and hold him for me? Just my shoulder. I can't hold his leg. So you're going to just hold him up like this. And then I'm going to, okay, stand up, buddy. There you go. Let's see. I got to get in here because I do not want to. Buddy, you got a mat. Let's see if I can. There it is. Just want to be really careful. There we go. Love these little clippers because they can get into. Good boy. Is he licking you? He's like, oh, if I have to have this done, I need to lick somebody. Right, buddy? That's good. Got that taken care of. Okay, on this side. There. Got rid of that. I mean to tell you, what's going on down here? I can't see anything. There's so much hair. There we go. There we go. Get that off. I don't necessarily want to shave all the hair off, but I'm going to. Oh, buddy. There we go. Got that one. I'm sorry. I just don't want to think these glasses are not helping as much as I would like them to be. Hold on, bud. Almost done. Almost done. We're just being very careful. Yeah, very good. Almost done, buddy. You gotta hold still though. See this leg. There we go. There. Okay, I got that side. Now make sure the other side. You're a wiggle worm. Hold still.
Gotta do the two-step.
Gotta do the two-step. Okay, that's good. Let's just see. Get all the little tangles. Just the little tangles under here. You're being so good. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Leave a little bit. Not a whole lot. Okay. Good job. Look at that, Matt. Hold still. There we go. Oh, yeah, there it is. Now I can see it. I just had to. Good. That's better. Okay. And let's see back here. Okay, you can put his paws down for me. And then just want to make sure this is all clean. There we go. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. I think we got all. And I'll have to hold you. You'll have to hold her, and I can do her too.
Yeah.
I didn't get this one section right here in this butt. Good job, buddy. Stand up though. Good job. I might trim you just a little bit more back there, just so that I can. Good job. Where's the comb? Let's test it. Where's the comb? It's weird. I have no more comments for a while. Usually, I think what it is back here is every time I change the direction of the hair, it feels like it needs to be brushed, but it's just dirty. It just has, I think, from all the cornstarch and the saliva. It's that it. You can definitely tell difference where they've been mouthing each other compared to the other sections. Because good job, buddy. Good job. Good job, buddy. I know. I'm ready to be done too. I know. What a sweet boy. What a sweet boy. Just my chin, not my mouth, please. Not my mouth. And here I thought it was just your neck. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's where it's like, okay, I don't know if you were ever taught how to vacuum when you were younger, where they say to do it in lines so that's all like, you know exactly where you've been before instead of all over the place. Same thing with brushing them. That's why it's called line brushing. So you're doing it about the width of the brush, and then you go back over that. I usually go over the section a couple times with the brush because you can just tell it's not all gone. Then I'll take the comb and let's see. Try it. Nope, there's. Good boy. These are a couple little sections that just takes patience. These are the ones, if you don't get them out, they just spread along the skin and they get really tight. And yeah, then they have to be shaved. Then they have to be shaved. Okay, I think that was right there. I think. It just takes patience because you just don't want to hurt them. So you just do it gentle. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Let's see. What in the world is happening right there? Ah, there it is. Oh, this is kind of back. I see. I see. It's right where you get mouthed, isn't it, buddy? It's gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel so good when you get a bath. Yes, it is. There we go. Because it's not so much like I'm looking at it, it's not so much of a mat as it is there's stuff in his coat. Like that's why I know it's from the saliva. Okay, Sky. Okay, Sky. You're the one. And I guess they all do it to each other. We'll get that washed out. There we go. Good. All done. All done with that. Let's get your feet. Hi, Rick. How are you doing? Hi, LaDonna. Thank you. We're brushing them out so we don't have to shave them. We're getting all his mats out, and we use cornstarch to do it. So that's the white substance on the table because I used a lot. There you go, buddy. And now we're going to trim your feet. Okay, can you stand up? Can you stand up? Let's trim your feet just a little bit. Let's get the bottom. Let's show them. You can lift the front paws up kind of like a horse farrier does when they're shoeing them. And then we'll see if he'll let me. The little puppies don't love it, but my older ones are more used to it. We're just going to clean up the bottom of his feet. Right to the nail. Good job. You can feel the nail so you can kind of rest the trimmer on the nail and then go towards the pad. This is a great little trimmer. I think I might have it on my store page on my website. If not, ask me and I'll send you a link to it because this is a great, and they do sell extra blades, which is nice. And the blades don't last forever. We're going to go ahead and get in your pot of your paw a little bit here. The new puppies, I just trim the hair on the outside, but these guys I like to get the hair out of the pad. Let's show him. Let's show him just how much hair he had on the bottom of his foot. That's a lot of hair. Okay, next one. Let's do this one. Yay! And you stepped and got powder all on it. Hi, Sandra. Where are you guys watching from? It feels funny, huh? Yeah, it's not even touching me, but it feels funny. Maybe turn this way so I can get this foot. Can you hold still for me? Can you hold still? Can you hold still? I know. And then after we wash them, I just kind of trim up anything that I missed. Good boy. a little bit more of that. It's really thick. Sandra, you're in Florida? Okay. I'm in South Carolina. What's the weather like down there today? Today it's rainy here. But it's been beautiful and clear and in the 70s this week, which is just unbelievable for winter. Nice mild winter. Okay. Get your back legs. That's a good job, buddy. So proud of you. He's very long. Get those down. Oh. I have a lady coming by next Tuesday who's in Florida. But she is coming to, we're going to groom her dog. And I'll be doing a live, and she'll be learning how to groom her puppy Chuppy. She's going back home from vacation or something and able to stop by here. So that's kind of cool. And she found me from YouTube. But she is so excited to learn how to do it herself. And she was just a little hesitant to try on her own. So she thought, well, I'm going to see if I can go visit her. So that's what she's doing. Okay, we'll trim up all that long hair in a minute. It's warm there too. And then, LaDonna, you're in Northwest Arkansas. How's the weather there? Is it freezing? Are you guys having snow? Wait, Arkansas. I'm trying. Where's Arkansas? Is it Midwest?
Yeah, I think it's Midwest.
Is it near Ohio? Okay, I need a map.
I think it's like
Yeah. What state is Arkansas next to? Bowtard? I don't know what that means. We have Arkansas. Is it south of Tennessee? Oh man, I have to get a map. I really. I know, me too. Right now, off the top of my head. That's what I was thinking. Near Louisiana, Arkansas. Is it Louisiana? I don't know. Can't look on my phone because I'm recording right now. Tornado warnings. Ooh, you have tornado warnings, Betty. Where are you from? Alabama. Ooh, I'm sorry. You know, this weather does kind of feel like it could be like tornado-y. It's weird. I mean, I've lived in South Carolina now for 10 years, 11 years. This year it'll be 11, February. And this is definitely the mildest winter we've had since I've been here. The first winter that looks fantastic, bud. Now I'm gonna trim it, but I'm gonna get all this hair off here because it's driving my crazy. You know, it's bothering me. And we never did find that other hand brush, did we? The hand broom. That is so weird because it was totally in here. I wonder if I brought it in the house or something. It must be because if it's not in here, I must have brought it in the house. And then you know me. Where did I put my bone? Where did I put? Yeah, like 20 times a day. Ugh. Cause yeah, let's see how you're doing. Oh boy, these are thick. Her coat's okay. This feels pretty good back here. I feel one section right here, and then what you do is you would pick the hair up. Can you see me how I'm doing that? Pull this up, and then it's right. See that? That's a mat. We'll just do this. Let it sit in there for a minute and dry that out. They just need to be washed. They have.
Yeah, I know there's some really bad stuff.
Right in the.
Like
I think I'm going to shave that. Yeah, you don't want to work at that. I'll shave all underneath there. Yep, I'll shave that. Let's see here, baby. Get a little more of this in there. I don't want to shave them down right now just because they're going to be going out tomorrow. But what we might do, if you could work on this section right here. Let's see here. Trying to get the powder into it. It is kind of close. Wonder if, let's see. Let's lift this up and just take a look. You know what I say? I say let's brush them. See what you can do right here, and don't try and take the comb to that. And then probably I'll just end up shaving her like I did Sugar, because I mean with my shoulder surgery, it just got us behind. Because I think, I mean, even with him, I feel like I got most of them, but there's a couple places that they're hugging the skin, so I just don't even want to put him through that. You know what I mean? I'll just shave it. That's my fault. And that's what happens, guys. So when you bring your dogs and you think you've brushed them on the outside, but they're matted at their skin, they're going to have to be shaved. So we'll just give them all a nice short cut next week. But we're getting all the, at least the painful, the big ones, if they were to hurt, these aren't going to pull. They're smaller. Let me see. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy. I'm so proud of you. Can we trim your ears just a little? So how you trim the ears is you go to the leather, and his leather is perfect. It like goes right at his chin, which is what you want. And so we're just going to take underneath. You can't see, he's got too much hair. But I'm going to feel down to the end of his ear, and then I'm going to put my finger just over the edge of it so I don't cut. And then I can, now this, you've got a lot of hair going on here, buddy. I'm going to curve it in the back, and we'll bring this in the front. Just make sure we know where the leather is, because we don't want to trim that. What are you doing? What you doing? Silly boy. Okay. Then you can lift the ear up. You do want to feel where the skin is, so that, oops, sorry guys. He's doing that thing again. I'm gonna have to put the helper on. You can't come at me, buddy. I can't have you in my lap when I'm doing this. And then there's a shorter part right here. I'm just gonna take off that long and kind of curve it. That way it gives just a nice, see that? And you can kind of do that in the front too. You don't want to go too short in the front, so I just kind of trim the ends a little bit because I like it a little fuller there. Isn't that a beautiful, perfect ear? Isn't that a beautiful, perfect ear? Okay, we're gonna do this side now. You can't pull. Silly. Let's do this here now. So we already brushed them out, so we're gonna just feel. Down to the leather. My finger's just past it. I know. This back. I'm gonna get this back part right here. Okay, I'm gonna get the front just a little bit. Just to get the ends off to make it look. There we go. Let me see. Good job, buddy. Got your eyes clear. And we'll do any like finishing stuff once we. Good boy. Once we get them bathed and blown out. Good job. Okay, now we're gonna do the feet. Let's do the feet. Let's do the feet. We combed this, didn't we? Yeah, I think some of it, the hair's poofy, you know, from being brushed out too. So sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. Let's make sure your ears match. Do your ears match? I feel like we could cut a little bit off the front right here. Oh, no wonder it's so much longer. No wonder it's so much longer. Somehow I went off the. I think it was the angle I was doing it at. That's why. There we go. There you go, buddy. Let me see. Yep, that's better. Looks good. Let me see. Oh, so cute. We are gonna get these bangs though. We like to see your. We like to see your eyes. Yes, we do. Yeah. There we go. Okay. And that's gonna fall down. So it's not gonna look like a. Is it? We don't want to cut that because then it's gonna end up. Let's see how it blow dries. We need to just trim it just a teensy bit. This on the very top, you could just do like a flat, a little bit of a flat. Okay. Well, I hope I didn't just ruin it. Shoot. There we go. That works. That works. Okay. Into your foot. Do we have you connected there? Yep. Just gonna take my scissors. Just gonna go around. I kind of place them on the table and then I just trim the part that's hanging down to the table. And once I kind of have a guide, I can kind of lift up the leg. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So another trick is you lift the opposite leg of the one you're working on so they can't lift it up because they're putting their weight on it. So it makes it. Okay. Let me see. That looks good, buddy. Yeah. That looks good. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so that one's, see you can see the difference. Hold on. See if he'll stand. Now stand on both legs. See? It's just cleaned up so it goes around there. We have 6 states that touch Arkansas. Oklahoma, Texas, that's right. Missouri, Louisiana, Tennessee. We mentioned some of those. Thank you. That's awesome. Love that. Love it. We just don't have a map right in front of us. And I think I drive through Arkansas. I know I drove through Alabama and Louisiana to go to Texas. But there might have been, Arkansas might be right there. That's what I'm thinking that I did. Ah, I love the curved scissors. I just like them. It makes a nice, okay. Yep. Get the front here. Then you can just kind of curve around a little bit. Same thing here. Jeez, I'm gonna buy some more, but I need to get these sharpened. I have to take them to somebody. Yes, so I need to get another couple pairs just so that while they're gone, because they usually have them about a week. That's what makes it so hard when you only have, like when I first started, I only had like one pair that I could afford, you know, but now I've got a couple pairs, but now they're both so bad that it's time. Okay, let's just lift this up and just make sure. So we got it nice and round, but there's a couple long hairs underneath that you can easily get to when you lift the paw up. You can see they're longer. And okay, now put your paw back down. You want to lift this leg up. There we go. There we go. Okay. Get that little part right there. Oh, I can get very OCD on this if I'm not careful, and I don't have time to really make it perfect, but one thing I don't claim to be is the type of groomer that has them look like absolutely perfect when they're done.
Yeah.
Now, when I shave them shorter, they do tend to, but the longer, when you leave their hair longer, they're just.
For sure. I'm not sure on the laundry, but I think I got it.
Okay, cool.
Yes, but
Yep. Oh yeah, I got to get that. I'll trim it all up and everything, but you can just leave her there for right now. Okay, buddy. You stay there for a minute, sweet girl. Yeah, little girl, we're getting ready to do your DNA test. We can't have you with any of the other puppies. No. So, there we go. The back paws are a little narrower than the front paws, but I try to keep the hair so that it kind of looks the same. Oh, there you go, Bubba. Now let's just get any extra. So you can see how I made the out there's where I cut. We can cut this off. It just cleans it up. Okay, here. Now hold still. He's not wanting to move. This is cracking me up. You're funny. You're silly. You're just gonna stop. You're like, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna even that. There we go. That looks nice, right? Yeah. See, when he gets washed and blown out, there'll be more hairs that I'll need to trim up, but I'll have a nice. Okay, I see what's happening. Let's take this off, and then you can go over there. That's what was happening. You were connected. Did someone say that? No. Sometimes I get help from you guys, but okay. Get this one last foot, and then we're done. Then it's bath time. Bath time. Bath time. Okay, so now I'm gonna lift it up, and I'm just gonna get a couple of these longer hairs that I didn't reach when I was doing underneath. Here's the thing. It doesn't have to be perfect because these dogs, when they get washed and after they've been blown out, their coat relaxes and it doesn't, you just don't see if you mess up. The slight curve in their coat, curl in their coat definitely hides mistakes. So give it a try. Give it a try. Okay, buddy. You feel pretty good. Did I get all that? Did I get this one? Yep. Did I get all 4 paws? I think I did. They all look good. Okay, so I'm going to take both the dogs back and give them baths real quick, and then we might come back on for the after, for the blow dry. Once we blow dry, just so you can kind of see the trim up that happens after they get washed. So, hey, kiddo, you have a good day, okay? Thanks for joining us, you guys. We are going to have so much fun tomorrow at the puppy yoga. So I will show you guys what he looks like. I'll probably put a picture of him on the front of this video so you could see him finished. But you guys have a great day. Also, I'm going to take a break. He's going to take a break, right? We're going to take a break. Yeah, we can go outside and run around for a little bit in the wet because he's getting a bath, so it doesn't matter. Okay, have a great day, you guys. Oh, that's funny. Powder everywhere.